कलिजुग धर्म है नाम संकीर्तन एतदर्थे अवतीर्ण श्री सचिनंदन. Isn't it? Is Sachinandan is son of Sachi Mata. He came to introduce Harinam Sankirtan, Kali Yuga Dharma. Isn't it? Harinam, Harinamiva Kevalam, Kalau Nastiva, 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 Gatiranyatha. In Kali Yuga there is no other way, no other way, no other way. Harinamiva Kevalam. Only take shelter of Harinam. Why?
Because in this age has the prescribed method of sacrifice and worship of Krishna.
Yes, yes, tell me. Yuga Dharma. Yeah. Krutya Adhyatha Vishnu Tritaya Jate Makhi Dvapare Paricharjayang Kalautat Rikirtanat. Every Yuga has its Yuga Dharma. Kali Yuga Dharma is Hari Sankirtan. What is incarnation in Kali Yuga? Incarnation of the Lord in Kali Yuga. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Yuga Avatar, isn't it? Incarnation. He is Krishna himself. Is he different from Krishna? He is not different from Krishna. He is Krishna himself. Krishna came 5,000 years ago in Dwapar Yuga, just previous Dwapar Yuga. And Srimad Mahaprabhu came just after that Kali Yuga, this Kali Yuga, 500 years ago. When Krishna came last Dwapar Yuga and taught this Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, gave all his message, taught to Arjuna, thereby he gave all this instruction through Arjuna to all human beings, not only Arjuna. So what was the necessity there? That Krishna came as Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again, the next Kali Yuga. What necessity was there?
You wanted to show them how to surrender. You wanted to show how the process of surrender is to be executed in Kali.
Krishna has not shown it. Krishna taught this thing in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is the last concluding instruction. Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam saranam vraja antam sarvapapebhya mokhishyami masucha. Isn't it? This is the last instruction in Bhagavad Gita. Give up all other religions, only surrender unto me. Without fear. Masucha, don't fear. Fearlessly surrender. No fear is there. Because someone may think, if I give up all sorts of religion, so I may commit some irreligion. That means pap. Irreligion means pap. Sin. I must commit some sin. How is it that Krishna says, give up all other religions, only surrender unto me? Krishna knows everything, isn't it? So, she says, if someone may think like this, by giving up all sorts of religion and only surrenders unto me, one may have some fear in his mind that he may commit some irreligion or sin. So he said, no, don't fear. Masucha, don't fear. Ahantam sarvapapebhya mokhishyami masucha. Don't fear. If you think you may commit some irreligion or sin, I will destroy all such sinful actions. Because he has that power. You understand? Masucha. Don't fear. So surrender must be done without fear, fearlessly. Or in other words, we may say, one who completely surrenders unto the lotus feet of Krishna, he becomes fearless also. Isn't it? One who completely surrenders, he becomes fearless. Isn't it? Are you? Are you fearless?
I'm not surrendered.
Oh, you have not surrendered. Oh, that difficulty is there. Why have you not surrendered? Huh?
I have so many material attachments in the heart.
Huh?
So many material attachments.
You have so many material attachments. It's very difficult on your part to give it up. Huh? Very difficult to give it up. Then, if you have those material attachments and will come to this path to surrender, you cannot surrender.
Attachment to the senses is the biggest part actually.
Huh?
To give up all the sense attachment to the senses.
Huh?
That's very hard actually.
Hard. So why did Krishna say so? Can it not be achieved? It's quite impossible thing. It's not impossible. It's possible. Huh?
Mercy of the Guru can do anything.
That's all right. Then why don't you have it and become fearless and give up all sorts of material attachment? Isn't it? You have come for that purpose. Is there any other purpose of your coming to this path? Huh? No, this is the only purpose. That we must completely surrender unto Krishna's lotus feet. Huh? And his lotus feet is such a place where there is no fear at all. Do you understand? Where there is no fear at all. Ashoka abhaya amrutera sthala tomar charan daya. Bhakti Vinod Thakur has said, Mahajan, Acharya of our line, famous Acharya. Ashoka abhaya amrutera sthala tomar charan daya. Tahate ekhono sarana loya asraya loya chadilu bhavara bhaya. Do you understand? Indravata.
I don't understand.
Can't understand.
I understand a few of the words.
Famous quotation. Do you understand? Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, "O Lord, now taking shelter at your lotus feet, which is a place of fearlessness and without lamentation and without death." You understand? Ashoka abhaya amrutera sthalo tomar charanodvaya tahate ekhon asraya loya chadinu bhavar bhaya. Now I give up all sorts of fear here in this material world. Because that your lotus feet is a place where there is no fear at all. No fear, no lamentation, no death also. Such is the lotus feet of Krishna. Do you understand? And he said that thing. That is the latest instruction of Krishna in this Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it? So then, why do you fear? Why do you fear to take shelter? Huh? What's your name? A president? Oh, you are president of the temple and you have not taken shelter? You first take shelter, completely surrender. Otherwise, then you can make others to take shelter. Otherwise, how can you induce them? Persuade them. You understand? And that's the Mahaprabhu's motto. Apone achori dharma apore sikha. You understand? That's Mahaprabhu's motto. Therefore Mahaprabhu came. Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna. He came for that purpose. Srudam Sarvabhutanam, concluding verse, verse 29, verse 29 of the 5th chapter, Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktaram Jagannatapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram Srudam Sarvabhutanam Gyantvamang Santing Ruchati. Isn't it? Is the last verse of 5th chapter. How can one get peace? Krishna says, peace formula. Bhaktaram Jagannatapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram Srudam Sarvabhutanam Gyantvamang Santing Ruchati. I am the only enjoyer. You understand? I am the only enjoyer of all Yajna and Tapasya. Isn't it? Yajna, you understand? Sri Ram Prabhu. And Tapasya, penance, austerity. Isn't it? Elsewhere in Bhagavad Gita also he has said, Jat karosi, jat asnasi, jat juhosi, jat dadasi, jat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurusva madarpanam. Isn't it? Huh? He has also said that thing. Huh? Jat karosi, jat asnasi, jat dadasi, jat juhosi, jat tapasyasi, tat kurusva madarpanam. Whatever you do it for me. You understand? Of the result of that work, offer to me. And jat asnasi, what you eat, offer it to me. Do you understand? Jat asnasi, jat juhosi, jat karosi, jat asnasi, jat juhosi, whatever worship or vow you take. Do you understand? Yajna, sacrifice, you perform. So offer it to me. Jadadasi, whatever you give him something, charity. Whatever you give it to me. Do you understand? Jatapasyasi, whatever tapasya, penance you do it for me. Isn't it? Jat karosi, jat asnasi, juhosi, jat tapasyati, kurusva mother. And there he also says, Bhaktaram Jagya Tapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram. I am the enjoyer of the results of all sacrifice and tapasya, everything. And I am the Sarvaloka Maheswara, Supreme Ishvara of all worlds, both material and spiritual worlds. Sarvaloka Maheswara. Srudam Sarvabhutana. I am the only well-wishing friend of all living entities. Gyantvamang santing ruchati. If someone can know this thing, he will get peace. Isn't it? He will get peace. This is peace formula. When Krishna is the only enjoyer, and nobody else is the enjoyer. Isn't it? Krishna is the only enjoyer. And supreme enjoyer, he is supreme in all respect. Isn't it? So why do you think that you are enjoyer and you have developed so much material attachments? Sri Ram Prabhu. Huh?
Ignorance.
Yes, it is only ignorance. Or in other words, out of this ignorance, you are becoming a thief. Stena eva sa. He is a thief. Stealing Krishna's property and Krishna's object of enjoyment. Isn't it? And you are stealing. Don't be a thief. Thief is always punished, put into prison house. Therefore you are here in this prison house of Maya, this material world. Material world is the prison house of Maya. Maya Kruta Karaga. You understand? Maya has created this prison house to put all these thieves here. Isn't it? Those who are thieves, they are here. in this prison house, suffering, suffering, suffering and suffering. Nobody gets any enjoyment in the prison house. Prison house means punishment is inflicted. Vaimukhya doshe danda pratikar. That has been said. Vaimukhya doshe danda pratikar. You have committed some mistake, some wrong. Therefore, this punishment is inflicted on you. Maya inflicts this punishment. So you are in this material world which is Maya Kruta Karagar, a prison house created by Maya. You are punished. You understand? So Krishna now as a well-wisher, Sruhudam Sarvabhutanam, only well-wisher, well-wishing friend of all living entities, he gives us this such valuable instruction. For us, this is all for our benefit, good. Nothing wrong here, because Krishna is our only well-wishing friend. So, here he says, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita you will find Krishna gave guhyatara, guhyatama jnana upadesh. Confidential, more confidential and most confidential instruction in this Bhagavad Gita. Do you understand? Through Arjuna to all humanity he gave. And this Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Vedas. You understand? Essence of all Vedas is known as Gitopanishad. Upanishad is the topmost portion of Veda. That is Upanishad. Many Upanishads are there. Many Upanishads are there. And this is one of the Upanishads known as Gitopanishad. And the essence of all Vedas. Cream of all Vedas. 700 verses within this. Everything is there. Nothing is left out. So Krishna gave confidential instruction, more confidential instruction, and most confidential instruction he gave. Isn't it? Then, that is last part, last end of Dwapar Yuga, beginning of Kali Yuga. Then he wound up all his leelas here, went back to his abode, Krishna Lok. His abode, Krishna Lok, in spiritual world. Do you understand? He went back there. And going there, he is thinking, I gave confidential instruction, more confidential instruction, and most confidential instruction through Arjuna to all humanity. What is the most confidential instruction? What is that?
Surrender unto me. Surrender unto me.
Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam saranam braja. Manmana bhava madbhakta madjaji mang namaskuru. Mang vesyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam saranam braja. Antam srapapebhya mokhisai masu. This is most confidential instruction. You understand? Think of me, manmana bhava. Think of me. Mad bhakta, become my bhakta, devotee. Mad jaji, worship me. Mang namaskuru, pay obeisance unto me. Isn't it? Manmana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji, mang namaskuru. Mang avasyasi. Satyam te pratijane priyasi me. Arjuna, you are a very dear friend of mine. Therefore I speak you this truth. You do this thing, think of me, become my devotee, worship me, pay obeisances to me. Then you will come to me. You will come to me. Do you understand? This is most confidential instruction. And last one is Sarvadharman Pritijya Mamekam Saranam Vraja. giving up all other religions, only surrender unto me. You understand? He said this thing. So he was thinking, he's thinking. In his abode, I gave all these things. How many can understand this instruction what I gave? And practice in their life. This is not only theoretical instruction, this is to be practiced in daily life, practical. You understand? And how many can understand this thing and practice in daily life? If they can do it, then their lives will be successful. They will come to me. They will never live in this material world, which is the place of misery, dukkha. But after this Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga came, and Kali Yuga is the most degraded age out of 4 ages, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. Kali means adharma, irreligion, pap. Kali means quarrel and hypocrisy, irreligion, pap, so much sin, sinful activities rampant. The consciousness of these people in Kali Yuga is very, very low consciousness. And this bodily conception of life is very great. All are, mostly are all in this bodily conception of life. You understand? And they only know this body, nothing else. They don't know anything else than this body. The body is very dear, and they think this body, this self. Isn't it? Isn't it? Are you thinking so? Sri Ram Prabhu? Who are you?
I'm thinking on this body.
You are thinking that you are body. Are you really body? Or something else? What? What are you?
Spirit, soul, part and parcel of Krishna.
Yes, you are not body. You are spirit, soul. Isn't it? This is the first lesson given in this Bhagavad Gita. First lesson. This first lesson in this curriculum. Isn't it? You are not this body, you are spirit, soul, part and parcel of Krishna. First lesson. But this is not a question only theoretical knowledge. Is it only theoretical knowledge? Now this is be practical. You understand? And practically one should apply it in his life. And if someone can do so, then he is known as self-realized soul. Isn't it? He is known as self-realized soul. Atma Tattvavit. Self-realized soul. He has realized this soul. And he only sees soul and super soul everywhere. Nothing else. Isn't it? Soul and super soul everywhere. He is self-realized soul. So he will never be in the bodily conception of life. Isn't it? He will never be in the bodily conception of life. Because he is self-realized soul. He saw the soul and soul. But mostly here in this material world, especially in Kali Yuga, are all in bodily conception of life. Isn't it? All in bodily conception of life. They think only this body, this self body is everything. And what is the need of the body is our need. Is our need in life. And we have come here only to fulfill those needs. And that's the be all and end all of our life. Isn't it? What are the need of this body? What?
Eating, sleeping, making, defending.
Yes. Ahara, nidra, vayamaidhunam. Eating, sleeping, defending and mating. These are the needs of the body. And all are running after this, the needs of this body. Isn't it? You are running. Don't run after this Baba. Ram Baba. Don't run after this. You should know what is the need of the soul. Because I am soul. I am not the body. So what is the need of the soul? That you should understand. And you should run after that thing. Why shall we run after the need of the body? Eating, sleeping, and defending, and mating. You understand? Those who are other species, other than the human beings, they also do the same thing. They all run after these four things: eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Isn't it? If they do and you do, what is the difference between them and yourself? Is there any difference? No difference at all. You are a human being. The best of the species, out of 84 lakhs of species, the human being, manusyam, janmam durlabham, rarely achieved. Manusyam janmam, isn't it? Then, if you do the same thing, to run after this eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, then what is the difference between an animal and yourself? Nothing. Same. You are also an animal. Do you understand? They are four-legged, you are two-legged. Two-legged animal. They have a pucha, tail, and you have no tail. Without tail. And they have horns. And you have no horn, without horn. Pucha visana hina pasu. Pucha visana hina pasu. You are a two-legged animal without horn, without tail. Isn't it? Doing the same thing. Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. You understand? Kruminam kyadantarang. A worm in the stool also does the same thing. Isn't it? Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Isn't it? A worm in the stool also does. The kruminam kyadantarang. What is the difference between yourself and the worm in the stool? Is there any difference if you do the same thing? No? You understand? There is a story. You understand? Shall I tell you a story? The story. There was one sadhu, guru, then sadhu guru. He had a disciple. So disciple's duty is to serve the guru. Disciple must every day go out for collecting bhikya for guru. Do you understand? Bhikya. Do you understand bhikya? Alms. In English we must say alms. A Sanskrit word bhikya. Do you understand? Bhikhyam dehi. Brahmachari will go to the householder's doorstep, knock, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Then house master will come out, yes. What's the business? Bhikhyam dehi, please give me some alms. That's brahmachari's duty. So one day, that guru told that his disciple, gave him one speck like this. Speck. Put on this speck. Putting on this speck, if you see somebody looks like a human being, so collect bhikya from him. Otherwise don't collect. You understand what I say? Putting on this speck, you go out to the village, and if you see someone looks like a human being, so collect bhikya from him. Otherwise don't collect bhikya. and Guru's order should be executed as it is. As it is. As Gurudev has said this thing. So disciple went out and entered into one village, putting on this spec. But he couldn't see one human being. No. No. He couldn't see one human being even. He was very disappointed. Oh, not a single human being is here in this village. So he went into the next village. In this way, he just one after another entered into 9 villages. 9 villages. But couldn't find out one single human being. No. Couldn't find out. Very disappointed. And now it is going to be afternoon. Noon past. And Guru Maharaj is waiting there. Bhukha hai, hungry now. He is now hungry. Because Shishya will bring alms, so some food will be prepared, offered to the deities, prasad, then Guru Maharaj will accept it. Guru Maharaj is waiting, but the disciple is not returning. Now it is past noon, afternoon. Then he said, what shall I do? I couldn't collect Bhiksha today. What Guru Maharaj will eat? What shall I give to Guru Maharaj? All right, let me take the last chance. Let me enter into the coming village. Then I will return. So fortunately in that village he saw 2 human beings. 2. Only 2. So he got only 2 handful of rice from 2 persons, went back. Came back to ashram. So Guru Maharaj said, oh, so late. What shall I do, Guru Maharaj? You gave me the specs. Put on the specs and you say, if someone will look like a human being, you collect Bhiksha from him. But I, one after another, passed 9 villages. 9 villages I passed. Couldn't find a single human being. Fortunately, on the 10th village, I found only 2 persons. 2 human beings, those who I have brought this. 2 handful of rice. This is story. Do you understand? What do you mean by this anything? Huh? There are no human beings, all are animals. Isn't it? Because all are running after eating, sleeping, defending and mating. Isn't it? What are the animals are doing? They are all doing like this. And what is the duty of a human being then? That's another question. Huh? What a human being should do? Yes? Tell me, Sriram Prabhu. Huh? Bhakti? Oh. Labdha sudulava idam bahusamavante manusyam arthada manityam api adhira. 11th canto. Srimad Bhagavatam says this thing. Many places you find. Labdha sudulava idam bahusamavante manusyam arthada manityam api adhira. 7th canto also. Srimad Bhagavatam. Prahlad Maharaja said, Durlavam manusam janamam tadapi adhruvam arthadam. Isn't it? And Prahlad Maharaja has given very nice instructions also. Kaumara asarati prajño dharmana bhagavataniyo. Huh? Do you understand? Durlavam manusam janamam tadapi adhruvam arthadam. Do you understand? Some other instruction also there. Sukham indrakam daitya deha jogena dehina Sarvatra labhyate daivat jatha dukhanga jatnata. Isn't it? You know it? Seventh canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaja's instruction to his demoniac boyfriends. Oh demoniac boyfriends, why are you running after this? Sense gratification, material enjoyment, the need of this body, dehajogena dehina. Do you understand? Sarvatra labhyate daivat jatha dukhanga jatnata. It is available everywhere. Available everywhere. Surge martye padhale. In the higher planetary systems, in this middle planetary system, low planetary system. You understand? Wherever you go, you'll have it. Without effort you'll have it. Without effort. Sarvatra labhyate daivat jatha dukhanga jatnata. Do you understand? Nobody makes any effort to get dukkha, misery, unhappiness. Does anybody make any effort? All are making effort how to get happiness. Isn't it? Nobody makes any effort to get unhappiness, misery. But still misery comes to you. Unhappiness comes to you. Why? But it is allotted to you. It is allotted to you. Though you don't want, still it comes to you. Similarly, without effort, this material enjoyment will come to you. As per the allotment. As per the allotment. Then why are you toiling so hard? Why are you toiling so hard for this material enjoyment? Sense gratification. Do you understand? Prahlad Maharaj says. Because this human form of life is not meant for this. Is not meant for this. It is meant for, what is that? Arthoda. It is arthoda. It's durlabham, it's rarely achieved, and it's arthoda. And it is also adhubam, temporary. Any movement it may finish. Any movement, you don't know. You don't know. What will happen in the next step? In the next moment, what will happen to you? Do you know? You know it? You don't know. So uncertain. Any moment it may finish. Temporary. But arthoda. But in this very form of life, human form of life, one can achieve the highest perfection. That is fifth one. Panchama Purushartha. Dharma, Artha, Kam, Moksha. You understand? Dharma, religiosity, Artha, economic development, Kam, material, sense gratification, and Moksha, liberation. These are four Purusharthas. And above these four, fifth one is known as Panchama Purushartha, fifth Purushartha, Paramartha. We say it, Paramartha, that is Krishna Bhakti. That is Krishna Bhakti. And this body is meant for that. This human form of life. Do you understand? So, why are you running after this? Those who run after this, they are animals. The animals run after this. Eating, sleeping, defending, mating. Do you understand? They don't know anything beyond this body, but you are a human being. You should understand this thing and should not run after this. It will come up automatically, without effort, as per your allotment. As the miseries, unhappiness is coming, without effort, though we don't want, still this material gratification, material enjoyment will come to you without effort, as per your allotment. And it is available everywhere, everywhere. You understand? So this is the instructions. Prahlad Maharaja said that is given in Srimad Bhagavatam, many places. That is the purpose of human life, bhakti. And how the bhakti will be achieved, Krishna taught that thing in Bhagavad Gita. Mad bhakta, become my bhakta. Bhakta means servitor, sevaka. Bhakti means service. Service unto the Lord is bhakti. Your constitutional position is Jiver Swarupa Hoy, Krishner Nitya Das. This is the constitutional position. You are eternal servant of Krishna. So your only duty is to render service to Krishna. And that you can do very nicely in this human form of life. That is the purpose of human form of life. And Krishna taught that thing. Sarvadhamma praitijya mamekam marmana bhava madhvakta. In all this instruction, he taught this thing. Isn't it? But again, he is thinking in his abode. You understand? Because he is Sruda, he is only well-wishing friend. Therefore he is thinking, I gave all these instructions, confidential, more confidential and most confidential instruction. But how many can understand this in tattva? You understand? Evam joveti tattvataha tektva deham punarjanmana yeti sammangeti arjuna. This is most important thing. Janma karmam chame divyam evam joveti tattvataha tektva deham punarjanmana yeti sammangeti arjuna. My janma, my birth, appearance, karma, activities, all transcendental, not material. If someone can understand it in tattva, in truth, what do you say? Tattva. In truth, then that will be his last life here. After quitting this body, he will come to me. You understand? Tadavang tattva gyantva visade tadanantarang. Elsewhere. In Bhagavad Gita also you will find. Understanding me in tattva, one can enter into my abode. Otherwise, no entrance. That is like passport. Issue visa granted. Passport issue visa granted to enter into this kingdom of the Lord. To understand him in tattva. Nabhidanati tattvena atah chiyavanti de. You understand? Without understanding him, Krishna in tattva, if you can go, so in the borderline, show the passport. No passport, no visa granted. Get out here! Push down, solo. Chiyavanti, fall down. Okay. One cannot enter. Do you understand? Krishna says. The Krishna is thinking, I gave all these instructions. Confidential instruction, more confidential, most confidential. But how many? These people, especially in people of Kali Yuga. People of Kali Yuga. The sinful activities are rampant. Our bodily constitution of life is so great. Do you understand? They only know the body, nothing else. This bodily happiness, bodily pleasure, they think is the only pleasure and happiness. They don't know anything beyond this body and the real pleasure and happiness. They don't know about it. They don't know anything beyond this body and the real pleasure and happiness. They don't know about it. And they are eating like so many abominable things. Actually, like eating stool, isn't it? Sri Ram Prabhu in Australia. All are eating stool. What is that? Pizza bar. Bar, bar, bar. Mm. And beef house, liquor house, isn't it? So many. I saw so many. It's all stew, Baba. Eating stew, eating all abominable things, stew, Baba. Oh, Hola, in this Kali Yuga doing this, then Krishna is thinking that thing. They are eating all abominable things. Kali Yuga people, how can they understand what I tell them? What instruction I give them? I get them. Confidential, more confidential, most confidential. No, no. These people of Kali Yuga cannot understand it, cannot understand it. And only I have spoken theoretically, Baba, not practically demonstrated. Isn't it? He thought. Only I have spoken this thing theoretically. I have not demonstrated it practically. So how can they understand it? How can they apply it in their life? How to surrender? How to serve Krishna? You understand? They cannot. They cannot. And they are all engaged in eating these abominable things. Liquor, liquor, liquor. They don't know about nectar, nectar, nectar. Isn't it? Huh? If can I give them some nectar and put them in their mouth, tongue, if they can taste it, then they will be attracted and give up this tool. Liquor, liquor. They will run after this nectar. Isn't it? I have not done so. I have not done so. Then I have to go again. Yes, I have to go again, go again. Do you understand? So he came again. He came again. That's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You see? You understand? So he came again as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to practically teach, observing himself in his life, how to surrender, how to surrender. You understand? How to surrender. Saranagati. That means as a bhakta. Bhakta bhavangi kari. Assuming the mood of a bhakta, he came. So he is Bhagavan himself. He came as a bhakta. Your bhaktas, bhakta is surrender. To practically teach bhakti, this process of surrendering. Mahaprabhu came. And in Kali Yuga, I was asking you, what is the incarnation in Kali Yuga? Yes, yes. Kali Yuge Nama Rupe Krishna Avtaro. Kali Yuge Nama Rupe Krishna Avtaro. নাম হইতে হয় সর্ব জগত নিস্তার। নাম হইতে হয় সর্ব জগত নিস্তার। নাম বিনা কলিকালে নাই আর ধর্ম। নাম বিনা কলিকালে নাই আরো ধর্ম। সর্বমন্ত্র সারনাম এই শাস্ত্র মর্ম। সর্বমন্ত্র সারনাম এই শাস্ত্র মর্ম। Do you understand? This is what? Kalikale Namarupe Krishna avatar. In Kali Yuga, Krishna has incarnated himself in the form of his holy name. Do you understand? No other incarnation is there in Kali Yuga. Nama avatar. So take shelter of that holy name. Sarvadharma paritejya mamekam saranam braja. Giving up all other religions, only surrender unto me. Only surrender unto the holy name of Krishna. Because Krishna is Nama avatar in Kali Yuga. Nama hita hoye sarva jagata nistar. Whole universe will be delivered only through this name. Do you understand? Nama vina Kalikala nahi ara dharma. No other dharma is there in Kalikala. Haranam, haranam, haranamiva kevalam. Kalahu nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatiranyatha. Upanishad Veda says. Sarva mantra sarva nama is shastra marva. In all scriptures, shastra means scripture, Vedic scripture. This has been said. This Harinam, take shelter of Harinam. You understand? And Mahaprabhu, Krishna, himself, Krishna, came and taught that thing. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhu kohi lamo, ei maha mantro. Prabhu kohi lamo. Why don't you chant? Don't you know this thing? This is Mahaprabhu's instruction. Prabhu kahilam ehi mahamantro. Yaha japo gya koriya nirbandha. Yaha hoite sarva siddhi hoive sabar. Sarva kshana balaite vidhinayar. This is Mahaprabhu's instruction. You understand? Mahaprabhu said, I tell you this Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Prabhu kahilam ehi Mahamantra. Huh? You understand? Sarvakshana balaite vidhinaya. Prabhu kahilam ehi Mahamantra. Yaha japogya koriya nirbandha. To understand, this is also Japya mantra. We chant this thing. This is Japya mantra also. And Yahite sarva siddhi hoive sabar sarva kshana. And chant this Hare Krishna every moment. Sarva kshana bala. Do you understand? Every moment. Sayane sopane jagarone. Ki bhojane sarvakshana bala Krishna. Do you understand? Mahaprabhu's instruction. Every moment you say Krishna. Do you understand? Hare Krishna. In sleeping time, in waking time, in eating time. Do you understand? Yes. Every moment you chant Hare Krishna. Think of Krishna. Sarva kshana balaite vidhinaya. There is nothing, no vidhi, no regulation, nothing else. No regulation. Krishna, Mahaprabhu is so merciful. You understand? So merciful. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gour Tuisi Nama. Srila Rupa Goswami. Get this pranam mantra of Mahaprabhu. The Mahavadanyaya, most munificent incarnation, because he gave prem. Krishna prem. Even Krishna has not given. And no incarnation of Krishna has given. Only Gauranga Mahaprabhu gave. Do you understand? Thought of Krishna's thought. Again, I have to go and teach people how to surrender. So that Krishna came as a bhakta, practically observing, demonstrated how to surrender, and by chanting this Hare Krishna, Sankirtan, doing, with the devotee Sangha Pangastra Parsadam. He taught practically how to surrender completely unto the holy name of Krishna, which is none different from Krishna. Abhinnatang nama namina. You understand? Abhinnatang nama namina. Nama and nami, there is no difference. The name of Krishna and Krishna, there is no difference. Abhinnatang nama namina. And Mahaprabhu taught that thing. How can one completely surrender unto this holy name? You understand? Unto holy name. He said, he thought, Chari bhava bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. I will make the whole world dance. Do you understand? Make the whole world dance. Now all are dancing. You are dancing in Australia. We are dancing in India. They are dancing in Europe. They are dancing in America also. Wherever you go, all Gour Bhaktas are chanting Hare Krishna and dancing. Isn't it? Chari bhava bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. Mahaprabhu says, I will go and give this chari bhava bhakti. Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. 4 bhava bhakti. No Santa. In Mahaprabhu's process, Santa is discarded. Though 5 rasas are main rasa, mela. Santa, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Pancha mukhya rasa. But Mahaprabhu said, Chari bhava bhakti diya nachamu bhuvana. I will make the whole world dance, giving them this Chari bhava bhakti. Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, no Santa. No Santa. Gour Bhakta is never up to this Santa, Santa, Santi, Santi. No, no, no. We are always dancing, dancing, up and doing and dancing, dancing, dancing. You understand? That Mahaprabhu has taught us. And the mukhya chief result of this name is prema. Mukhya pathe jiva paye Krishna prema dhana. Do you understand? Mukhya pathe jiva paye Krishna prema dhana. This the chief result of this chanting Hare Krishna is prema. Krishna prema. Do you understand? Krishna prema. Niraparade naam loile paye prema dhana. If someone can chant this Hare Krishna offenselessly, he will get prema. He will get prema. We are committing offense, so therefore we cannot get prema. But that's our goal. How we can get prema? You understand? Offenseless chanting, pure name. And Mahaprabhu is giving it freely. Indiscriminately he is giving. No incarnation has given this thing. Only Mahaprabhu gives. Amabina onyonare braja prema dite. Because Krishna says, nobody else can give this braj prema. Prema available in Brajabhumi. Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Prema available in Brajabhumi. Amamina onyonare braja prema dite. Except me, nobody else can give this braja prema. So I have to go and give this. Give this. And teach how the people will completely surrender unto this holy name. And without, there is no regulation, nothing, no vidhi. Nam namakari baudhani ja sarva sakti tatrarpita niyamitas. Janina anuraga sikyastaka. Every day you may be chanting it, isn't it? And saying his English translation also. I hear in all centers in Australia. Yes, I hear it. You know, all of you know it, I think. That's Mahaprabhu's mercy. But now one should ask himself whether I get it or not. Mercy of Srimad Mahaprabhu. That means whether I am chanting pure name or not, whether I am getting prema or not. Because Within that prem, Krishna is bound up. Krishna is bound up in that prem. Bhakta ama bandhiyache hrudayo bhitore. Preme bandhiyache hrudayo bhitore. Jahan netra pade tahan dekho ye hamare. Do you understand? Indra Bhatta. You understand? You can't understand. What Vaishnava you will become? Bhakta ama bandhiyache hrudayo bhitare. Preme bandhiyache. Jahan netra pade tahan dekho ye hamare. My devotee who has developed prem, do you understand? Dear devotee, pure devotee, do you understand? He has bound me up in his heart. He has bound me up in his heart. In what rope? In what rope he has bound me? Huh? Rope of love. Preme. Preme bandhiya che. Jahan netra pade tahan dekho ye hamare. Wherever he looks, he only sees me. You understand? Wherever he looks, he only sees me. That Lord has said. And that prayer, Srimad Mahaprabhu gives freely. Apamara vitataro, patito pamara nahi bache, brahmara durlava prema sabakare jache. Isn't it? Patito pamara nahi bache. Indiscriminately, Mahaprabhu gives this prayer. He never discriminates whether he is qualified or not qualified. You understand? Never. Even patitas pamaras he is giving. Brahmara durlava prema svakare jati. Even Brahma cannot get this prema. And such prema he gives indiscriminately to one and all. Through this name. Through this name. You understand? And this is very easy in this Kali Yuga. It's very easy. In other yugas, it's very difficult. Very difficult to get this praying. And nobody can get it also. You understand? Only in Kali Yuga Mahaprabhu comes in. That Kali Yuga. This is that Kali Yuga. Mahaprabhu never comes in all Kali Yugas. It's one Sekalapa. One Sekalapa. You understand? The Dwapara in which Krishna comes, the next Kali Mahaprabhu comes. Not in other Dwapara. All Dwapara Krishna doesn't come, and in all Kali Mahaprabhu doesn't come. So this is the Kali. And this is special Kali Yuga. The name of this Kali Yuga is Dhanya Kali. Dhanya Kali. The name of this Kali Yuga is Dhanya Kali. It is special Kali Yuga. And Mahaprabhu has come. Given prayer. You understand? So, you are all very fortunate. You are born in this Kali Yuga. And Mahaprabhu is giving prayer. Why don't you get it? Why don't you get it? And make your life successful. You understand? So Mahaprabhu came, that Krishna came himself for this purpose only. And practically, he taught us, because when he came as Krishna, no practical demonstration. He didn't give any practical demonstration. You understand? So he came again to teach us practically how to surrender into Krishna. How to surrender into Krishna, into his holy name. This is the purpose of Mahaprabhu's coming. And most munificent incarnation, because he gave prem. Nobody gives prem. No incarnation gives. Krishna doesn't give. Krishna doesn't give. You understand? So, this is the purpose. And this much, I think, I'll tell you today. And you are all fortunate that you have come to this path, Mahaprabhu's path, the path shown by Srimad Mahaprabhu, and take it seriously. My revered spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, repeatedly, with much emphasis, says, take it seriously, this is for serious students. You understand? Not for superfluous students. It's for serious students. Take it seriously and make your life successful. All right? Any question? If anybody has any question? Yes?
Maharaj, does that mean that in other ages they couldn't get love of God?
No. Very difficult. Very difficult to get, which is very easy in this Kali Yuga. Therefore, the people of other Yugas are thinking how we'll be born in this age of Kali Yuga. And when Mahaprabhu came and freely gave God, this Brahmara Durlabha Prema Savakare Jata, I tell you, even Brahma cannot get it. And the part of Brahma it is very difficult to get this prema. Mahaprabhu gives freely. So Brahma, Lord Shiva, Narada, all came in human form to get it. To get it. Because Mahaprabhu is now distributing freely. And this is opportunity now for us. Otherwise we cannot get it. You understand? So Lord Brahma came, Lord Shiva came, Narada came, all came in human form. And Mahaprabhu is freely distributing and they got it. Who is Brahma? Brahma Haridas. Yes. And who is Shiva? Aditacharya. Sadasiva Avatar. Aditacharya. Do you understand? And who is Narada? Srivas. Yes. All came in human form to get this prema. Because Mahaprabhu is distributing it freely and they got it. This chance. You understand? Other yugas, no. Very difficult. Very difficult. Very severe sadhana. Still cannot get. But in this age it's so easy. So, any other question?
Punishment, you mentioned that the sword for a long after I believe. Is punishment, would you say, of each man's punishment of his own device? Or is it, you have a state of consciousness, right, which reflects the way you perceive things. And is that what our punishment is dependent on?
What he says? What he says, I can't follow.
Punishment.
Punishment.
Is it as we are due? Or is there some other cause like this?
Is
Punishment is given by Maya. Maya inflicts punishment on you. Maya is the warden of this prison house. And you are all the prisoners. Maya Kruta Karagara, right? This is the prison house, the material world. Maya is the warden. And Maya inflicts punishment. That is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Birth, death, old age and disease. That is the punishment.
Could you please define Maya in your terms?
What is Maya? Definition, Maya.
Illusion. In Australia, 3/4 of the Australia is a desert. Isn't it? 3/4. Only 1/4 populated. 3/4. So, desert is here. 3/4. Do you understand? Desert means that there is no water. Isn't it? There is desert, place of desert. No water. So if someone is walking through a desert and scorching heat of the sun is there, so thirsty, needs water. But no water, no water, no water, no water. Not a single drop of water is available there. But he sees something just in front of him, looks like water, a very nice sparkling water. It looks like water. But actuality, it is not water. In actuality, it is not water. It looks like water. What is that? That is mirage. That is mirage. Where sparkling, nice water. Oh, water is here. So he runs. Oh, let me go and drink as much water I can. Full belly water. I'll drink and runs. As he runs, the mirage runs. Runs and runs. No water. You understand? That is Maya, illusion. That's illusion. You understand? That's illusion. That's illusion. Which looks like, but is not actually that. Yes. That's illusion. This is an example of illusion.
It's fair then to say illusion then is due to your way of perceiving things, isn't it? Each person perceives things very differently.
What?
Illusion due to perception.
Perception, yeah. Defective of vision. Yeah. Defective senses. You see, conditioned soul has 4 defects. Brahma, pramada, vipralipsa, karana, patava. Karana, patava means defective senses. Your senses are defective. And you are very proud of your senses. And your motto is sing is believing. Your motto? Sing is believing. Sing is believing. Yes. Sing is believing. Sing is believing. But you see the mirage and you believe it is water. But it's no water. You see? You understand? Now we can understand how your senses are defective and how your motto seeing is believing is also defective. You understand?
Science is very eluded in that it's, would you can give me your feedback on this one. Science is very eluded in that it's limited to, you use your senses and you record what your senses see, and you have a limited perception of what you see. Therefore, science is limited by what we...
Material science is what science? It's all illusory science. Illusory science. Yes. You understand this? Those who are witches, jakshas, rakshasas, demons, they know this art, illusory art, isn't it? They are great scientists. They are great scientists, yes. They can create so much illusion, isn't it? You will find so many descriptions of there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Dhruv Maharaj was fighting against Jakshas. You understand? And Jakshas created illusion. Storm came, rainfall came, mucus, blood, bones, urine, all fell. So great serpents, vomiting, fire. It's all illusion. It's all illusion. Do you understand? And Dhruva Maharaj finished all this illusion. He was such a great warrior, a great devotee. He knows this. What is this illusion? A devotee never runs after illusion. Yes. You understand? They're great scientists. What scientists? These scientists. So great scientists they are. They can create so much illusion, which they cannot. These scientists cannot. Understand? This illusory science. This is the real science, spiritual science. Yeah. Thank you.